All right, guys. Welcome to On Your Left, the Cooldown. We called this, what did we call this before? Sounding Off was the first one of these?
Sounding Off.
Yeah.
That's what you put in the title, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, and essentially what this is going to be is us, owning up to our bad hot takes and debriefing on what are we going to do the last 2 weeks? We're going to start with Placid and work our way towards Boise?
Yeah, we go from Placid, Leeds, Boise. Is there anything else we need to put in there? I think it's those three are the main ones, I think.
Yeah, so, otherwise Swansea and Roth, but yeah.
We nailed those, though, so that's, no, we did not. We did not land Roth.
Roth is like 3 weeks ago. We don't have to go all the way back there.
We've already kind of rehashed Roth a little bit in our biggest mistake there, which we all know, which was obviously Laidlow, who also we will have to apologize once again in a second here.
Why don't we just start with Leeds then? Just because it's quick. It's only the men's only. And, I am such a Laidlow hater. And the guy just makes me, he's making me like him at this point. You know what I mean?
I'm starting to love the guy. I mean, how can you not? I'm
starting to hate him more.
Good. This is. I actually love that this is going the opposite directions because me and Bali are like starting to appreciate this guy more, and Blake's starting to appreciate him less. This is. Yeah. I mean, how can you, Blake? Explain to me, how can you not get behind this guy now? That's probably some of the best back-to-back Ironman performances.
That's what I'm saying, brother. Where was this consistency for the past 4 years?
I think he was playing all of us. I think he was fit as heck coming out of this off-season break, and he was just like. With the greatest of ease, he just tricked us all on his YouTube.
I appreciate a good troll job, so yeah, that's fair.
This is the ultimate troll job.
I mean, I've always referred to him as the Malibu's most wanted of triathlon because if you ever have to declare yourself the bad boy of triathlon, chances are you're not the bad boy. And there's just something about like the English French, accent. I'm just like, dude, you didn't grow up in Brooklyn. You didn't grow up in Harlem. Like what, like, why do you think you're this, like some gangster from like the French Riviera, like, or the French farm country? It was such like a weird.
See, but as Americans, how can we not get behind that? That would be the equivalent of like a guy that actually grew up on Long Island who lives in Boulder, who just like won Lake Placid. Like that's if I give an American Laidlow, that's what that would be.
Well, like Sam Long's, like I would say, is like the biggest rock star in the sport when it comes to personality. Like the guy is such a. No, I meant like personality wise. Like Lionel's personality is like being a curmudgeon, and like being
he's
like
he's a
Larry
really fast
David
curmudgeon.
Or something.
He's a Larry David.
yeah. Like when it comes to like stepping up to the spotlight, Lionel does it, but he does it in a different way. I just mean like outgoing, I guess, personality. Sam Long like embodies like a guy who like Boulder grunt, grew up playing football, like got hurt, got into triathlon to like cross train, and now he's like one of the best in the world. So I think
that's like the American triathlon story, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like the age group, like Great White Hope. Yeah.
That's you're like, oh, I'm bad at swimming too, but he bikes the house down. And I played football. I was a JV quarterback. I can do this thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like he was winning 70.3s in Ironmans as an amateur when he was changing in T2.
Exactly.
Doing full-on clothes changes. And like Sam Laidlow, he like, I'll be honest with you, I've never seen a documentary. I just see clips. Like I know he like him and his family did a whole thing like with PTO
his
and stuff.
YouTube's worth watching, and that documentary was actually really well done. I think it encapsulates his personality pretty well.
I know, but I don't like. It's hard for me to root for someone whose entire family's behind them because I just know how many people are out there. Yeah, it sounds so wrong to say.
That's an insane take.
Hear me out.
Bro's got love and support, dude. I hate him so much. Oh my God. He's the worst, dude.
What
are you going to say? What are you going to say?
I just mean, it's like hard. I'm an underdog guy. So like when I see everybody's in your corner and like your parents' lives revolve around your racing and training, I'm like, you really didn't, this isn't like a, how to storm the weather to get to where you are. It's
you got to watch this documentary though, because honestly, it's hard not to watch that documentary and not like cheer for his dad and mom too. His mom is pretty freaking awesome, actually. Like after watching that documentary, like I would cheer for Mrs. Laidlow, like if she ever like signed up for an age group race or anything.
Okay, like, that's fair. Like I said, I haven't watched it. Yeah. Okay, so that's fair. Like I haven't. Yeah. I guess I should watch it. Send me a link after this so I could watch it, and I might change my tune. But then again, like the dad's like overzealous. Like it just. I don't know, man. It doesn't pass the vibe check.
His dad is more like his dad's more locked in than I think his dad likes triathlon more than Sam Laidlow likes triathlon, honestly.
So okay, so let's compare him to Rudy's dad. Like, I love Rudy's dad over Sam's dad just because Rudy's dad's like chirping from he's chirping from the nosebleeds. Like, he's not in the YouTubes. He's not like he's in the Instagram comments, which is like 10 times more unhinged. But like this
is a generational thing too, because Rudy's dad, it makes more sense that he's like not on, he's not on IG as much or anything like that, isn't he? Isn't he more like was he on Slow Twitch with most of his comments? Like,
Rudy's dad is all over IG. What are you talking about? Yeah.
I do not follow him, but I should.
But he's like a guy who's like lived it. He's been in the trenches. He gets a pass for me on that, but he's not like, it's almost like the Suge Knight, Grammy speech where he's like, if you ever want a boss who's not up all in the videos, like, who's making fun of P. Diddy, he's like, come to death row. Like, that's Mr. Von Berg. Mr. Von Berg is the Suge Knight of Ironman dads.
Von Berg Sr., if pro triathlon had looked like it would now, I mean, the guy is like crazy fast in the 60s still. He would have been like, he probably would have been just as good as his son, I'm sure. Like, there's that genetic line is incredible, like aerobically, it really is. So I guaranteed Rudy Von Berg Sr. would have been good. I'm guessing Laidlow's dad would have too. There's something in that genetic line, man.
I'm not there yet.
I feel like Rudolph. He's no Rudolph Senior, dude.
I feel like Laidlow's dad would have been like great in the circus. Like, he would have.
One heck of a circus manager. What are you talking about?
Hey, it's a Frenchman. That's like, it's where the circus comes from. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like
I think
been a great acrobatic.
I think there's more to relate here. Is we could sum that up with, I think Laidlow is the version of a French-British guy that Sam Long is to America. I think there's a connection there. I think there is.
Yeah, we really went on a 7-minute tangent there.
We'll work through that later.
Yeah, we could clean that up a tad.
Second place. Shout out to, was this Blake? Were you the one who did the research? No. It was Dan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dan did the research on, we're going to butcher his name again, Nathan Gubois.
Yeah.
The former duathlon world champion. Second place. Mm-hmm. I mean, he was 14 minutes down on the world champ.
That's pedigree, dude.
But that's
winners win.
And made a podium in his. I mean, that's a heck of a day from this guy. Like, that's another good one.
What did we have him ranked? I'm going back right now.
And this is also
so my big question is: are Brits mad that
beat the two Brits?
Yeah, are that two? Mm-hmm. France went 1-2.
Came onto their home turf and were 1-2. But I mean, like, what are you going to like? Harry Palmer had would Harry probably have wanted second on the day? Sure, but I mean, that's a heck of a like. We're sitting here talking, wonder if Harry's even going to make it through the Ironman, and he goes off and hits a podium, beating Kerry and Linders is no joke. Like, that's Linders is a good Ironman guy. Harry and Linders going back and forth here is a great sign for Harry going into the rest of them. Just a message to him maybe tells me, I know nobody wants to do an Ironman the day after. I'm not sure if we'll see Harry in another Ironman soon. We'll see. I'm not sure if he loves the distance.
Is that what he said?
He's a little tired after, but I also think Harry's the type of guy who's like the most relatable guy, because everybody after an Ironman's not like, oh yeah, I can't wait to do that again. Like, nobody's walking down the stairs the day after and they're like, yeah, I already signed up for the next one.
Yeah, you're like mentally just depressed.
And I think you should be too. If you're going to give it your all in an Ironman, you probably
if you get a podium. Yeah, and good for Harry for taking the time and years to figure out his nutrition on the Ironman, because that was obviously his biggest limiter.
You see a lot of people rush that don't have it figured out and pay the price.
We had him as our dark horse, so we kind of nailed it. I mean, if you're in the dark horse, you come at second. Mm-hmm. For your first Ironman.
I think for Leeds, we didn't swing and miss that much. I mean, we kind of. Sam
Will Grace, shout out Will Grace.
Yep. Josh Lewis had a good day out there too. So we were questioning, I was questioning, could he hold on the marathon? I think I even said, like, I'm not sure if he can go into 3 hours. He goes 2:56. There you go. Off a heck of a swimming bike.
It is wild. There's only 13 finishers and there was 3 slots and one of the guys was validating. Like, that was kind of wild.
Yeah, that was interesting, wasn't it? Also, big shout out to Scott Farrington, top 10.
Yeah, that was another guy. Yeah. I think
under 9 hours on that course is good too.
Yeah,
that's 8:55. I mean, really, like, that bike course, man. First off, any bike course that Sam Laidlow goes 4:38. That's how slow that bike course was.
Yeah, without a lead moto either. There was no lead moto.
Yeah, which means that's just a raw 4:38. Also shutting up any arguments when people are like, I think Laidlow's only going this quick off the front because the moto's dragging him. I'm like, the guy put like 10 minutes into second bike, so I think he's riding fast.
Yeah, I think the North Americans need to start doing their homework more. I mean, we got to start representing out at least in England. Like, don't go to mainland Europe. Go to England. Go to GB, and we got to start we got to start cherry picking this shit. I mean, come on, no American on the start list. It's sad to say. I mean, coming from a guy who's never raced an Ironman, I probably shouldn't be talking.
Need to, but really, we would need to be riding. I think this bike course. I could think of some Americans who would still go over there and get clapped in this race because I mean I think that bike course was like you need to know how to ride.
Every American going over there would get clapped at this bike course.
I'd be destroyed on this bike course, I'm sure.
Do you think Sam Long podiums at this race?
Sam can ride a bike. Sam can.
That's what I mean. And yep. I'm excited for Nice, man. I think I'm looking forward to Nice too much. I just want to see Sam in an Ironman race again. I mean,
Sam gets second here. Sam gets second. He doesn't beat Sam Laidlow, but he gets second.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. That was talking Leeds. Shout out to our boys. Oi.
Yep.
Oi. Let's go Lake Placid. Let's go back. Let's take it back. What are some bad takes that we had about this race?
Bala, do you have the power rankings up here? Because I can bring up the Placid results. So I got
to
bring up our power rankings. Okay.
Yeah, I first want to apologize to Hogan.
Yeah, that's. Hey, I mean the guy 3 for 3 on good races.
Yeah.
We were just betting the odds, saying one of these 3 races has to be not great, and all of them were good. I mean, Swansea was his worst race, which wasn't a bad race for him. He just held back probably in Swansea a bit. But,
what we might have to start doing to obvious guys? Like, I knew we threw Jason West down there because he's never done an Ironman, but Jason West is a pro's pro, and I think I'm turning on a leaf on the what have you done for me lately. If you've never done an Ironman, throw you out or throw you down. Jason West was a turning point tier 5 guy.
There's 4 straight guys actually there that I think I'm not sure we owe an apology to, but want to point out Jason West, the Gooch. Bradley Weiss, Bradley Weiss going 7th in that field. We wrote him off entirely going 7th. And then Chris Lieferman. How can you not just bet the house on Chris top 8. Anyways, I don't even care what the field is. Chris Lieferman's top 8.
Yeah, Brandon Curry dropped out. Was Matt Hansen there? I'm sorry.
Curry. No. Curry, another one.
I'm thinking dropped out. Sorry, my bad.
No, Hansen, Curry, and then Hansen. Hansen had, good day.
Yeah.
Ari Cloud dropped out. That was one.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Sorry.
Yeah. And who else?
10 and 11. All right.
I'm not sure
Andy
who dropped
Krieger,
down
13th.
That's who we slept on. Krieger. Yeah, we slept on Krieger.
I'm glad we brought this up. My whole podcast was just going to be an apology to Andy Krieger because I know Andy. He's awesome. I've trained with Andy and know he's fit. I hope I said on the podcast where I know that he's fit in there.
Yeah, he's fit.
13th in a pro series Ironman race.
Yeah, that's also insane.
Dude, I'm just bringing. I almost wanted to combat the whole AI thing where I'm like, okay, the difference between basketball and triathlon. Triathlon's all about practice. Triathlon's 100% about practice. You come in fit, you're probably gonna have a good day. That's.
Curry dropped out of Leeds. That's why I'm getting mixed up. Do you know who we miss, and we definitely owe an apology to is Horsfall Turner. We missed him both on Swansea, right? Or do we have him on Swansea? But we missed him here. I know that.
Yep.
We touched on him in Swansea, and didn't rank him here.
16th there, had a great, held on the run for a 3:06, but a 49 swim and a 4:33 bike. So he was hanging in all day in a big field.
And Schaefer came out in the swim lead. I know. And we didn't even touch on him.
Heck of a day from Schaefer.
Yeah.
Schaefer, it had been a bit since I could be wrong. I think it had been a little bit since Schaefer had raced. I know he had a bunch of life stuff going on too.
He didn't race St. George. I'm not sure if he was at Oceanside.
I'm trying to check.
I think he did Ocean.
No. He raced Chattanooga and had a rough day. Okay. He had a very rough day in Chattanooga. This might be I'm going to big shout out to Matt Schaefer right now. This is the comeback race of the year so far. Chattanooga, he ran a 1:53 in Chattanooga.
That's walking. You're walking.
He age group walked that like a champ to not DNF that. What a guy. You got it. Just everybody's been there, walk through it. Then back that up in a gold race, Pro Series, 17th place, running a 2:55.
Yeah, that's a good performance. First Ironman too.
Yeah.
So that's it.
You know who we have to get? Thought he raced age group.
Age group. He's done Ironman.
I thought he had this whole tribute. All right. Okay.
I think it was. Oh wait, did he? I would need to look back if Schaefer's actually raced.
I'm telling you, man. I thought I saw an Instagram like tribute where he was like, it was like a whole dramatic like this is the first one. Yeah. We have to tip the cap.
You might be thinking Devin Volk, Blake. You might be thinking Devin Volk.
Maybe, yeah.
We have to tip the cap to Lord Marquardt from coming back from the dead. Like
again.
What
again and again. He's what's the wrestler?
He's faking Undertaker.
Yes. Every single race. Yeah. And he just sits up and
I'm telling you right now, I made the meme because I kind of am starting to believe it. I think he's faking the cramps. Like
you think he's playing Laidlow head games with us?
He might be playing Laidlow head games with us.
Some in-game head games. There is like, oh, you think I feel good now? Well, I'm pulling out. Don't worry about
another
me.
Meme,
don't worry about me now.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Not for me. Yeah,
with the gun. Because it's almost like, like what if his whole plan is like these people are going to tell these people on course like Marquardt dropped off, he cramped, he's looking bad. Like it could be.
He goes hunting.
Just blows by you without a care in the world.
We should start getting tinfoil hats on for this segment.
If Marquardt is faking cramps, that's the best triathlon news I've ever heard. Like if this man has won 2 races off of faking leg cramps, that's incredible. All
right, last topic here with Placid and Marquardt before we round. Oh, we didn't even talk about the women's race. Last thing about Marquardt though. Last thing about Marquardt. Him yelling at the spectator for videoing him while running next to him.
Yes.
That's fine.
How do we feel about that?
That's fine. No. Because if that spectator's run next to him for long enough, that could be considered pacing, and they will actually DQ him for that.
Okay.
He's super nice about he's again, remember, this is the guy who puts tinfoil on his grill before he, cooks his salmon. So I know he's yelling. I know he's yelling, but it's probably like the night he's like, "Excuse me, sir, would you please mind not following me?" Any of us 3 would just be like,
"Yeah,
oh my god, we might get a felony if that happens to us." Yeah,
no, that's never gonna happen. I didn't even realize that.
I think most referees are gonna let it slide
unless you're in Germany.
Got to go, Trevor in 3rd place. He's back there. He was boss that whole race. He was boss of the peloton. He put in the moves on the run, and then just got
cramps. But
just
when Trevor's on, he's on.
He's on. Yes, he's on. Okay.
Moving on to the women's. Okay, so Underdog story, and we didn't touch on her enough in the show. I know you guys might have somebody else, but I'm going to say Holly Lawrence.
I like Holly.
But that was what have you done for me lately scenario.
That's also true.
Yeah.
That's also true. All right, what were you guys going to say?
Well, Holly's also, coming back from, having a kid, she's looking great. T100 good results, for a full good result in 5th.
Was that her first Ironman?
And then in my opinion, the second best comeback here, only because we've seen some momentum from her. So I won't make it the first comeback, but Jewett in 4th, showing she can, and I mean that I know that there's been some back and forth on social media, people ignoring that marathon. I hope people aren't ignoring that marathon at this point. After racing that race, I cannot describe to you how insanely fast a 240 is on that course.
Yeah.
That's dumb fast.
I made a meme about it. I respected it. We talked about it. So, we're an outlet that's talking
about Iron Man not even putting a camera on her for that marathon at some point.
It's absolutely ridiculous. That's also dude, it's almost like they need a production guy off camera who's just feeding them stuff.
They have a production who do they have a TV director? What's the
I don't know.
No idea.
It's upsetting.
It is.
There should be his title should be manager of moments.
Yeah.
Or director of moments.
Anybody can look at those split. This was not a tough one to miss. You're looking at those splits and you're like, Tamara is flying.
Did she have like the
field
top
right
5 marathon, like regardless of gender?
I think overall,
or something?
I think it was. Let me look at the men's field real quick. I think it was top 5.
And like what is that at? What is that at Hamburg?
She put 6 minutes into Trevor Foley on that marathon. Now, yes, we know that there's different dynamics in the race, but a 240 is a 240. I don't care how you slice it. Like, so the only people who ran faster than her, Marquardt, and dude, was it only Marquardt? No way.
No, Matt, I think
Hansen, where was Hansen?
I think Hansen did it.
No, Hansen 241.11.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Yeah, so it might have been
running
Marquardt.
Matt Hansen.
I don't
care how hard you bike that course.
Jason West. Big shout out Jason West.
I knew
237 on that course. Oh my god. So 237 from Jason. It was basically Jason West number 1, Marquardt number 2, Jewett number 3.
Don't forget to mention Marquardt ran a 239.51.
Yeah.
Like
in terrible run form too. So you know that like if he had great run form, that would be
doesn't even matter, dude.
The guy 16 seconds.
The guy runs like he wants it. Okay, the guy runs like he wants it. Who cares about form? He wants it better. He wants it way more than anybody else does. That's
all right. Lisa Perderer.
Dude, give her an award for
I wonder who made that
those
call.
dynamics and stuff.
Yeah,
she was at the front constantly.
Yeah. Do we have anybody on this podcast who made that call? I think
right.
Big shout out to myself.
That was pretty big, dude.
For knowing that doesn't even shock me, dude. I messaged Elliot after the race. I was like, first off, without that penalty, in my opinion, she wins the race. She was El Patron of the peloton the entire race. She was
dating an American bump, and then Love Seth, just making the pass with emphasis, not looking back. That was beautiful.
246 from her, man, with that bike too. Absolutely wild.
Matt Lieto Sanchez call. That was a good call by Matt.
Are we disappointed in our American women here?
I'm looking at that too.
I think it's the product of racing. Just a lot of racing from both of them.
Yeah.
And travel. Like, dude, I mean, weren't they both at Oceanside? They go to St. George. Like just the North American courses, I think, are just brutal. Compared to you go out to
anyways. Here's the bottom line is that, I mean, I still think Jackie and Danny went out there and had good days, not great days, good days. But I mean, the rest of the American field, we're looking at in the top, oh man, this is the stat from this race. Top 15 at the North American Hold the Fort Down Championship.
Yeah.
We only had 1, 2, or 3 women in the top 15.
Oh.
We only had 4.
I know. But hey, Kona slots at least rolled down to 20th. Alex Watt got a Kona slot. So shout out Alex. She's going back.
That's some age group stuff.
Also, our girl Falcora sneaking in there at 16th in this field was great too. Another top 20 American there. So yeah.
All right. We're 23 minutes in. Let's roll into my bad take of the week, and that was the curveball I threw at the episode for Boise. Josh Burrows top 10.
He curb stomped you online, dude.
Defend yourself. Defend yourself, my man. Okay, this guy just clapped you on this one. This was a backhand. Yeah. This was a middle finger to Bali. I'm surprised he didn't come across the finish line with like a picture of you and just like shred it as he's crossing.
I'm surprised he didn't go to your house and sock you where you're sitting right now.
To be fair, Josh and I spoke before the race. Josh and I spoke before the race. Listen, if we're not getting stuff wrong, we're not doing our job. You know, we're taking chances. But it is funny, like this got more press than like us not picking Hogan for like any race this year.
Right? Yeah. Like actually missing podium takes left and right. But we miss one North American guy for a top 10, and we're just getting clapped left and right. Also, okay, after having done that race myself, we don't talk about myself because, my God, 22nd does not get any talk. But
congrats, Evan. I mean, that was a beast performance. No. Yeah.
I had to grind for that one. I will be honest. Big shout out, Todd Wakefield, Drew Jordan. We literally made that bike race. We just made sure that whole bike race, we were like on the gas and pushing as hard as we possibly could. So Todd and Drew are on the up and up. But here's a wild. So yes, we passed him and he wasn't able to hang on with us. Hunter Weaver on that course running a 1:07:57.
Yeah, wild.
So this man's going to do an Ironman soon, and he's going to he's going to Jewett a marathon at this point. Like I have no idea what time he's going to go, but if he told me he was going to go 2:22, if he said he thinks he could do, If yes,
that's going to be a tier the next race.
Cameron, please let us trademark that shirt for you. So he's, I mean, over an Ironman marathon, I have no idea what he can run, but I think it's going to be faster than Messias. That's my hot take right now. Is I think whatever he does.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think especially on that course. And the only thing he's got to do is just continue to ride his bike. I mean, the more he rides his bike, the stronger he's going to be off the bike. Now, I think we kind of nailed the power rankings outside of obviously there's always one or two that we just miss completely, but I think we nailed them. Osborne DNF, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But he was up there for at least the first 20 miles of the bike from what I saw. The tracker was just terrible.
So. No. So Osborne had a flat, and then he got it changed, and then we timed it perfectly. We came by him as he was throwing the wheel on and got back out there. So then we just blitzed it with him for a bit. That was an experience trying to ride on that guy in that guy's train. That was really, really hard for 20 miles. That guy pushes a lot of watts. And I was an idiot and tried to take one pull and regretted that immediately. But he
was like, what is this guy doing?
Oh my God. I'm sure he saw me. He's like, what the fuck is this guy? Are you kidding me? Who's
this guy? The guy on that podcast?
On the power rank.
Yeah, is this the idiot podcaster? I was like, who is this clown?
But what tier are you in? Why are you taking a pull?
Yeah, exactly. It's like you weren't even in your own power rankings. So, so he then just goes into I think he had a rough first lap. He has some hip niggle that he just didn't want to push because he's got racing coming up. So he's biking very strong though. That's for sure.
We did poo Cody Beals a little bit and Miguel Maddox, but
Miguel Maddox was a miss. We missed on Maddox. Maddox was ready to go. Jason Pohl also, I know we talked about him a little bit, but not
at least he didn't make a meme.
Yeah, exactly. Jason Pohl sneaks in, is just always good. Jason Pohl just is
huge miss. I saw him on the start list.
Jason Pohl is the North American Daniel Baccago. He's just there and there. And you're like, man, he's fourth out of nowhere. Yeah.
Hold on. First of all, it's Baccago.
Who are you?
It's Baccago.
Bob Roll from the Tour de France broadcast, dude? You suck, man.
It's Jonas Baccago, okay? That's
Was that really how it's pronounced?
Baccago. Okay.
Only the bald old guy on the NBC broadcast says it like that. Nobody else in the peloton pronounces Jonas's last name like that.
Evan, I love when you're just pronouncing names.
Except
the fact you still can't pronounce it, Trevor Foley, and it's Foley is the greatest thing.
I've had 4 years to practice that name too, and I still can't get it right.
Oh man! All right, who else did? Shout out Justin Real. For
Nick Holmes.
Nick
Holmes too had a decent day in 11th. Yeah. I mean, Blake was right. He was going to mix it up. Justin Reale was right where we thought he was going to be, which is full respect to the fact that he is now any race that guy's in, podium threat. I mean, I'm
going to start doing lip pillows now. I swear that was impressive.
The women's, obviously, the surprise there. We had, Paula. I think
I would
maybe
count Danielle as kind of a surprise, low key.
Oh yeah,
dude,
for sure.
Just for 5 days in between. I don't know.
Yeah,
big shout out here too. I think the biggest result from the women's race is Jody Stimpson in third in her last pro race. That was emotional for a lot of that pro field because I'm not sure if it was known before. I think she kind of announced it at the race or something because I talked with her after the race and it was just absolute the definition of a pro's pro. She's literally been a pro since she's been a maybe raced pro more years than maybe any other female pro at this time. Maybe outside of Annie Hogg, who just retired too.
Jody. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And to go out there and get third on her last day, get on a podium, awesome job.
After training in Boise, that's.
And then shout out Grace Alexander for letting her get third too. I'm not sure if she let her, obviously, but Grace, that fourth means something because you're right behind a legend on her in her last race. That's a good one. So Grace had a good race, and then just being just barely off the podium.
Hopefully, Jody bought her a beer or something.
Hopefully, yeah, exactly.
All right, guys, that was, I guess, the recap of the last 3 races we did. Now, there was also another race last weekend, and it's actually,
yes, sir.
Dude, the last time I watched Super League, I think was when Lionel did it, And
the triathlon one. Or did you watch his in-person one?
No, the one that the E one, the one that was and Blake, we actually sent you to Super League Malibu, and
yes, that was one of my first races where I got to interview people.
Our most viral video on Your Left Triathlon is somebody getting eliminated.
Yep.
And it's got over 50 million views. And
really? Jeez.
Yeah, it was
just the guy like doing that though, wasn't it? It was like it's
a 6-second video. So I don't watch Super League. I think my biggest gripe with Super League is just I feel like the marketing isn't as good and the team names are kind of whack. So when I see names like Podium Racing, Pins and Stripes Racing, I'm like the Brownlee Racing makes sense because the Brownlees are racing.
I like that team. And they did really well.
Okay, you say you like that team. I don't even know who's on the team.
Okay, yes. A little bit too quickly here in this.
Other than Brownlee.
Yeah.
The teams are a little goofy, I'll give you that.
The teams have also changed names a little bit too frequently, I think. I'm with you, Blake. I'm a huge fan of watching SuperTri, and I'll even watch the old SuperTri races.
Yes.
I think their problem was just their problem was consistency year to year. So it's really hard to cheer for any team when you're like, who the heck's going to be on this next year? What's the team even going to be called next year?
It's tough to follow. And especially when they first started, and it was like cheetahs and rhinos and stuff like that.
Yeah, they needed to get rid of that early. God. That was bad.
It almost reminded me of like the NFL, the Madden games that would come preloaded. No, well, that too. Yeah, actually, the ones that would come preloaded, like a Tiburon and all those Madden. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm throwing my hat in the ring to get a On Your Left franchise at SuperTri because I feel like the name itself is so in your face and so on brand for what they're doing. So I'm working my network to try to get an interview and so I can pitch
the racing
On Your Left.
The racing itself is insanely entertaining in my opinion. It's the product, the actual racing, and even the production around the racing. Like when you watch it, it is. Let's be honest. If you and me sat down, we're like, all right, we got 30 minutes. Do you want to watch hours 4 to 5 of Placid's Ironman production, or do you want to watch a Super League race?
Blake, pitch me.
Let me
pitch me why I should waste my time watching Super League.
Because you're not wasting it is my pitch. I think Super League is the perfect little package. You got an hour-ish of racing per gender, right?
Yeah.
And the production is fan-freaking-tastic. You don't need a quad box in Super League because all the racing is right there. It's happening. They break and then a new stage starts. So it's all together. Yeah. If you're 90 seconds back, you don't need to get a camera because you're eliminated. So it's all right there.
That's very true.
My only gripe is I think they lost it a bit in the past few years when it was all just that enduro, like swim, bike, run, swim, bike, run, swim, bike, run.
That was the best. That was the best, is when it was all in a row and they had the different stages, right?
No. Yes, stages are good. Stages are good.
Stages. Yeah,
I don't like it when it's all one long race like they did all of last year, right? It was the same format. Yeah. I'm like, that's not what Super League. Super League, I think, is about confusing the athletes. I want to see a confused Mike Arashida jump into the water with his damn shoes on. That's what I come to Super League to watch.
The most viral moment that sport ever
That's
saw.
why I like Toronto. Because they had to put their shoes on out of the water, run over the bridge, kick your shoes off, and then do your T1.
Yeah.
Like, let's mix it up more. So that's why I like old Super League way better.
And it was a great TV product for the short course guys because you get an appreciation of how actually insane these guys are over short burst efforts and how different that is from
when no leg is over 5 minutes long.
These guys are. Yeah, exactly.
I would almost welcome and I would appreciate a Super League for Dummies crash course Instagram series. Like
I would more than I see. This is how I got into the sport. 2018, 2017 Super League, Jersey, Hamilton Island. Yeah, Majorca, Malta.
Those were classics. I still remember those locations and races, especially Jersey.
Majorca
Jersey was
Majorca was the coolest course
they
done.
had it at that time. I bet COVID was really the main issue here. Is COVID probably screwed this?
Yeah,
really, I feel like Super League had that momentum at that time, and they were able to bring in the best athletes. No shade to what they're bringing in now, but I think it's a little tougher for them to grab. Between T100 Ironman Series and WTS. I mean, yes, they just had Alex.
They have
over there,
Ian Wild. They have all the top Olympic distance guys, but they've fully alienated all the long course guys.
It's not doing it for me, Blake. Yee and Wild, I'm supposed to be like, Like, it's just not doing it for me.
Because you're a long course old head guy. Like, you can't appreciate the young kids going out there to war. You have like
this is what the next podcast
just
be
like
between you two arguing over it. Yeah. I'm with Blake on this one. And Bali and me might be the same age, but Bali's like 45 at heart. I'm like a cool 28. I'm like going on 34. I'm 27. I appreciate whatever the heck.
My hottest take might be, don't put T100 in the Olympics. Put a Super League into the Olympics.
Don't Connor Weaver in there. Why do we have Connor Weaver doing Super League?
That's what I think.
Have somebody run a fast 5K from America.
Blake, if anything's going in the Olympics outside the Olympic distance, it's going to be Ironman. It's going to be the OG distance.
Dude. I would.
Yes. That's my thought. That's my take.
Like, to wrap this up from a North American point of view, give us the 3 names from Super League that we need to pay attention to. That maybe like your Iron Man, the guy who picks Lionel to win doesn't know who these kids are yet.
Let me do this because I already know it's going to be Yee Wild.
No,
it's going to be Georgia Taylor Brown, Taylor Spivey.
I disagree.
The same names.
I don't. No, I think you watch Super League to see those established names get beat by some kid you have no idea who it is. Right. I think you watch Super League to find the names.
Give us the 3 American names, Blake. Like three guys.
Reese. Reese. I think Reese got eliminated, but Reese Vanderson's really good.
We still need to watch him. Reese Vanderson. Yep.
John Reed was doing really well in Toronto, and then
John Reed.
The American women didn't do so hot. There was some British girls that did really well, but I would say Reed and Vanderson are the 2 Americans you'd want to watch on Super League right now. They're lighting up the runs.
Yep. Yeah. Was Dar Smith there? By chance?
Dar was not not this time.
Okay. There's another name that I think mixes in there.
Okay, whatever.
Doing WTS series races. Yeah.
All right. I'll put it this way. I'm a little
you old curmudgeon, dude. This is
I'm the Lionel of triathlon broadcasting.
Who you got today? I got Lionel for the win.
I'll pitch it out to Super League. Get me out to consult for you guys. I want to plan all the races because you guys need to mix it up more.
I'm telling you, Blake, if you do Super League for Dummies, do a series, get in front of a whiteboard or something, and where you can draw, like, this is why. We'll post it.
To break it down. Yeah.
All right. Guys, I think that's wraps it up. 37 minutes, 38 minutes.
That's fine. Yeah.
Give them their
money. We only promised the 30 minutes on the power ranking, so everybody shut up about being under 30 minutes. Yeah.
The cool down. I'm thinking maybe we create a jingle where it's like the cool down.
Just you saying that. It's acapella. No other music. Just you doing that.
No, I'm thinking like almost like a game show like a little, tune. Little like the cool down. Why you're an idiot.
Nailed it. There we go. Just grab that audio.
All right, guys.
See you.